Garrett Ludwig, what up, brother? What up? SDF, yo, what up? I had put my live on like 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, ain't nobody getting on. And then I looked, I restarted it, and it wasn't even on public, guys. It's been so long since I've been. Omar, what up? How have I been? I'll get to all that. I'll get to all that. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Rod Ramon, what up, brother? Rod Ramon. It's super low. Yeah, let's see. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, just super low. I'll get a little closer so you guys can hear me. How about now? How about now? What you guys thought OG Black was dead, huh? You guys like all that fucking, that vato died, huh? No Cerritos, not dead. Still alive and kicking well. I know a lot of people thought I was dead, that's for sure. That's for sure. Been pretty sick though all week, man. Can't lie to you guys. Been sicker than a dog. Yes, sir. Guys got any questions? We're gonna get into this right now in a little bit. Any questions? Hasn't froze or anything, right, guys? I know YouTube don't like me for nothing. I got a new channel. He's all dope sick. Give it a thumbs up, guys, if you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. You say I was dope sick. Dope sick than the guy I am, huh? Yes, sir. No, that's my dog. 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 Gordo, shut up. There he is there. Gordo. Calm down. Damn. Gordo. Chilaxky. That's right, Gina. How you been, crazy lady? That's one of my number one subscribers from a long time ago. Old Gina Navarro, good friend of mine. Yes, sir. Do I live in California? Yes, I do. Sure do, brother. Killer Cali. Killer Cali. Killer Cali. Hey, chillaxky, Gordo. My dog goes ape shit when they come to pick up the trash and everything. He goes crazy. The old boy goes crazy. Yep. So the manifestation me 2 nights ago, and bam, here I am. That's right. Well, he manifested. I get better, Gina. I've been sicker than a dog. Sicker than a dog. But how do I look? I look alright? OG Black look alright? Don't look all tore back or nothing? Don't look all tore back. Omar Casaneda. Yep. Don't look all tore back. Yeah. No, I'm just waiting to get a couple more people on here and see how many people go on the live. Shit, I haven't done a live like in 5-6 months. Easily. I think like 4 months, 5 months. Yeah, man. Oh, you stay in Atlanta? Yeah. I look clean, that's right. Look alright still, huh? Can't say it about other guys on the internet, huh? But your boy OG Black, like my mom says, gotta keep up appearances. I've been waiting on the lives, OG. Yeah, man, I just, to be honest with you, and I'll give you an explanation for that right now since you asked, Omar, because I think, what's up, Andy? My boy Andy. It's Andy. Um, I've been just just pulled away from the YouTube genre for a while. Um, as you guys probably know, I lost my editor, Cobra. Me and Cobra got back reconnected as of lately. We've been talking. He's doing fine. Um, just took a step back from the YouTube genre, like a couple of other YouTubers. Um, step back because I decided I needed not a break from it, but I was kind of tired of just so much bull crap that was on YouTube. I was just like, wow. I kept up, with the shows that I watched, the podcasts, the interviews of people, um, things like that. The reason why I made this live today was, more than anything, was because I get a lot of questions about OG Shadow, about Big JD from Prison Break Raw. I get a lot of questions about these new YouTubers, like someone from Renegade Media. Um, I get a lot of questions about Flacco. I get a lot of questions about God, what's the other guy's name? He's from up north. I can't believe I forgot his name. He's a. Oh, I get a lot of questions about OG Dubs, about Dubs. My opinion about Dubs. I don't know the Vato. I never did time with them. I know one dude that I ran into like about a year ago when Dubs was doing his show, and he told me a little bit, about Dubs, and I guess he had been busted with Dubs, and he said to me, what my homie told me was his Dubs was cool. He was a cool cat. Everybody goes on their own journeys, does their own things, has their own things happen to them in their own careers and their lives in this life that we chose, like my girl said. But everybody does their own thing. So I have nothing negative to say about Dubs. He sounds like a smart guy. Looks like he knows what he's talking about. I'm not a hater. I've never been a player hater. I never hated on anybody's show, unless I thought you were full of shit, then, that's one problem I do have. I will call you out on it if I thought you were full of shit. But besides that, I don't trip on other people. You know, I've been asked about Renegade Media, what I think about him. You know, what am I to say about the guy? Um, you know, he does put out a lot of content out there. Um, I think one time I reached out to him because he did a story about someone that I knew, and there was kind of a little inconsistencies on his story about him, so I just wanted to clarify them. But besides that, I have never had no contact with him. You know, I get a lot of questions about JD from Prison Break Raw. What do I know about JD? I never met the vato. I know somebody who knows JD from the streets when JD was what you know people call active or in the mix. You know, to me, you never fall out of that category of being active or non-active. You know, a lot of people have asked, "Hey, how do you get out of the life? How do you turn your life around?" I really think that's a bunch of load of crock. You know, you never technically are out of the life. Remember that. The life is you. You are that life. You can put away childish things. You can step back. You can try to do the things that you have to do. Um, I don't know what EDK is, Garrett. Um, you definitely just do stuff and move forward. Um, the person that I know that knew JD from the street said JD was a solid dude when he knew him. You know, that doesn't mean people don't change. Um, I saw a video about him yesterday, and I was talking to my girl about it, and I was like, man, this guy was hitting, he was getting to the top, and then plateaued. Same thing like me, we were going to the top, and you know, I, on the other hand, made YouTube mad instantly. I was blackballed out of YouTube instantly. Um, I was put on the shiner. There was a lot of things going around on YouTube. My account personally was hacked. Um, somebody got into my account. Someone got into my PayPal. Um, someone got into my Patreon. What do I think about Okran leaks? Okay, here's one question then. Okran leaks. Do I think it's Damaso? Yeah. Do I have any proof it's Damaso? No. Do a lot of people ask me about Okran leaks? Yeah. Someone that I know that knows Damaso told me that that's Damaso. Lopez in Mini League. Um, why the government would let him do that? Who knows? Maybe he has that right. Um, being such a high priority guy, you know, it is what it is. Um, do I think he is one-sided? No, I think if it is Damaso who has that show, and he's gonna have his thoughts and his opinions, and he's gonna sway his show to the way his thoughts and his opinions are. You know, um, that's one thing. You know, what's up with El Flaquito de Tijuana? You know, Ivan, I wouldn't be able to tell you. The last that I heard was about him was that they tried to kill him, and that's it. Chacarron, 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 chacarron. That's my buddy, guys, right there. Chacarron. That was a hitter right there. La Liz, what up? What up, La Liz? What's going on? Hey guys, smash that thumbs up button if you like it. Remember, I have a new channel. You could subscribe to it. I mean, I don't post videos on anything, but um, yeah, Garrett, I had to get a new account, new to YouTube thing. The only thing they didn't hack onto was my Cash App. Thank God. My Cash App, you know, they must have good security there. They weren't able to do that. You were driving? That's right, girl. Be careful on that road. A lot of sick pups on that road, La Liz. I'll tell you that much. Um, you know, a lot of these YouTube channels that are on now are doing something I always talk about, regurgitating news. I always try to inform you guys on stuff and give you stuff about knowledge that happened in my career, in my life, and things that I had personal experiences with, things that I've gone through. So you would have to go through them. You know what I mean? How have I been? Hope you're doing well, brother. I'm doing all right. Big worm. Venezuelan gangs versus Hell Angel gang motorcycles. What's your money on? Um, I'll tell you this much, Big Worm. Here in the States, or maybe in Canada or in Europe, you have to be careful with the Hell's Angels, depending on where you live. Here in California, I wouldn't worry too much about them for the fact that they have such a strong FBI, DEA, ATF probe on them all the time. So I wouldn't worry too much about them. In Canada, it's a lot different program up there. In Europe, they're running amok. Places like Australia, New Zealand, I know they're running amok up there. So I couldn't really tell you, you know. What's the new channel called OG so I can subscribe to it? It's called the OG Show, I think. Yeah, the OG Show. It's, you know where it's at? You can look it up in my bio when you look at my lives that I had before, or my post that I put up. I posted what the new channel was. You know, so I couldn't really tell you that much about it right now, what the account number is or whatever, but you could find it. But the reason I put the video out is because I get a lot of questions and a lot of questions about OG Shadow. You know, if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you a little bit about OG Shadow. The reason why I started doing this whole YouTube genre thing was because I used to watch. I used to be a fan, like you guys are, or a subscriber, or whatever you want to call yourselves. You know, Dirty Birds. Um, and I used to make comments on OG Shadow's show. You know, we started going back and forth. Then we started emailing me, and he would ask me questions about what was my take on this, or what did I know about this, and he was really surprised that I knew a lot of things, you know. And I really I guess, you know, kind of tripped him out. You know, he did a little research. He asked me who I was, and I told him who I was, and he kind of tripped out, you know, because of my family and the things that I've done, and you know who I was in my past life, because I call it a past life, but it's still my life. It's just in the past, you know. And told him a little about myself. I'll tell you this much though: he did do some research, some background on me. So it is what it is. I didn't take it offensively. He even said, "Hey, you don't mind if I, you know, ask about you?" I was like, "No, go ahead." And he did that. And he told me one time, "Hey man, I'd love to interview you, or I would love to get your advice on a certain topic of things." And I said, "Cool." And that's how our relationship started. Um, I'm not here to smut someone up, or talk bad about a man, especially when they're going through hard times. You know, I know the feeling. I've made a couple people mad in the last couple of years, and it hasn't worked out very well for me, and I'll tell you that much. Um, from my experience, it looks like Shadow's made a couple people mad in his personal life, and you know, one thing that I've learned now is that, as fucked up as it may sound, or as horrible as it may sound, and you don't want to be super nice to people in your life, especially of the female sex. And what I mean to that is that, you know, you need to set your boundaries. You know, I understand you may have children with them. I understand you may have a past relationship with them. You know, but as sad as it sounds, for your own protection, for your own safety, sometimes you can't let people in that close. You know, some people, when they get angry, they do things on a different level. They try to hurt you in ways that they think that would hurt you. You know what I mean? One thing I've learned in prison and the personal life is, if you can't physically hurt someone, if you can't hurt them financially, one of the best ways to get them is to character assassinate them. And that means to assassinate their character, assassinate their reputation in public, by making up lies, by stating their opinion. Because remember, we all have our opinion. We could say whatever we want about someone, and it's your opinion. And we all have that right to our opinion, but there is a difference between the truth and what your opinion is. And, I think women, when they're angry, or men when they're angry, either sex, it doesn't matter. You don't know the extent on how far they can go, you know, in trying to hurt you or hurt your business or hurt your personal life or hurt anything other. And that's the honest truth. I definitely have learned that the hard way. You know, it is what it is. It says, no, he doesn't sound like gang. His voice says somebody's bitch in prison. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shanna Allers. This is, no, he doesn't sound like gang. His voice says he's somebody's bitch in prison 100%. Nah, perrito, I've never been nobody's bitch in prison, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you how much of a bitch I'm not. Just physically. You know how you have a hand, right? Your hand has knuckles on it, right? Well, as you can see, my hand right here doesn't have any knuckles. Any knuckles on the right. And that's not from playing volleyball or ping pong. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, if you don't know anything about me, I'll just give you a little background. I've been in and out of the system since I was a kid. I've worked for my family here in the States. I've been from my neighborhood since I was actively from my neighborhood since I was 12, 13 years old. Been on the run in Mexico. Been extradited from Mexico back over here. Been in special handling units up and down the coast. Been to LA County, been to Orange County, been to San Diego County. Never been to Riverside County, thank God. That place is a shithole. But I've been Whoa, Slayer, what's up, brother? What up, brother? Hey, Whoa, Slayer, did you hear this guy? Shanna Allers. Oh, that's a fucking name, huh? Allers. Yeah. I've been to Fulton County Jail. Fuck yeah. Saludos, brother. What the fuck, bro? That's a cool name. But yeah, I mean, been in Mexico, been in TJ, been in Michoacan, been in Guadalajara, been in Sinaloa, been in Tamaulipas, Juarez, Victoria, Juarez. Oh, that was a beautiful place. You're watching from Fort Banning? Yeah, that's in Georgia, right? What the fuck, bro? Fort Banning, Georgia? Fort Banning, Georgia. Yeah, I think that's where they send most of the guys that want to go airborne, right? I think my dad was at Fort Banning. How am I doing? Sounds German. Yeah. Hey, dude, I gotta give it to those Krauts, though, huh? They're alright, huh? RLTW. What the hell is that? What does that mean? What the fuck, bro? RLTW. I don't know what that means, brother. I'm in Atlanta, I know. That's right. The ATL? ATL. But yeah, so as for Shadow, to tell you the truth, guys, I really don't know what happened to him, man. I hope he's well. I hope he's alive. I hope he's not in that shithole of a Mexican prison like they say he is. If he is, I wish him the best. A lot of people are confused what happened with me and Shadow. Um, we don't dislike each other. It's not we don't like each other. We just had That's right, 75th Ranger Regiment. That's right, the Rangers. I know a little bit about the Rangers, man. I know a little bit. I know two Rangers in my life. My father went to Ranger school, and my buddy that I know, a good buddy of mine, was a Ranger. Um, but Shadow, as going back to Shadow, I really don't hate the guy. I know that he's had his own probable issues. I know that he had some issues with his wife. I think his wife hacked his account. I think his wife is upset at him for cheating on her, or she found out he was having an affair. So, I think that my opinion from what I've heard and what I think and what I've observed is that he's having some real issues, and there's nothing you can really do about that, man. People are gonna have their issues. People are gonna say what they want about people, and it's either you rock with them or you don't rock with them. You know what I mean? And it's as simple as that. Um, it's the same thing with me. I didn't get off the YouTube because I was punked or bullied off or anything like that. I mean, you can say that I was really upset because I never got monetized. That's for one thing for damn sure. I put a lot of content out there for not to be monetized, and I knew it was a couple of YouTubers that were out there hating on me. Um, I could never prove it, but that's what it was. I knew I had a couple of YouTubers out there that they hated me and didn't want to see me do good. Uh, yeah, man. OG Shadow. That's one thing that me and Shadow did talk about. This is the dude OG Shadow dead. Last video he posted was in some kind of prison. I think he was killed there. The last video wasn't really a video. It was him saying that he was beat on the head and the ribs. Yeah, Frank, that's what I got too, man. That's what I got, man. I don't know anything. I don't know anyone. I never really got close to him where, um, his wife, his wife's brother was somebody important in the Sinaloa cartel back in the day. And Zuno, he was someone really important in the Sinaloa cartel for a long time until he was murdered. So, one thing is that a lot of people get it twisted about Shadow. They say that Shadow claimed he was a sicario. I never heard Shadow in all the conversations we had on the phone. And we'll make this clear right now. In all the conversations I had on the phone with Shadow, all the Skyping and all the back and forth Gmails, he never once claimed to be a sicario. Um, he never claimed that he was anything of an importance to the Sinaloa cartel. From what I got off of him and what he told me was that he used to run guns from the U.S. over to Mexico, got caught, and that was it. A lot of people think that they make their assumptions like, oh, this guy, this, that. Organizations like the Sinaloa cartel have all sorts of people in different positions. It's like the military. So you guys know I've been sicker than a dog. I have a cold or something. I don't know what it is, but Shadow to me, never expressed that he was a sicario. He never expressed that he was very important in the organization that he worked in. He just was a piece in the organization like anyone else. You know, um, Same thing like me. I never claimed to be anything important. I never claimed to be, um, someone of great importance to the world. To my family, maybe I am, and to the DEA, I guess, in their eyes, I was a great importance to them, and they thought that I had a big part and a big say. But it is what it is. Everybody makes assumptions and has their opinions about things. And that's one thing I could say. I have a new channel. Um, Getting the ball rolling's been kind of hard. Um, you know, I don't have an editor anymore. It's not that I don't want to put time into a channel. It's just that personally, on my own personal well-being, I've had a lot of health issues. Um, the last 3 years has been a roller coaster in my personal life. Um, you know, Uh, I don't know about that, Frank. I just kind of just been step back, try to get control of my health issues, and be okay. You know what I mean? Besides that, I thank the Lord for being alive every day. I could have been dead. I have lots of nephews, cousins, uncles, locked away in prison. You know, and I am grateful for that. I gotta thank God for always allowing me to be alive. And look at what happened to Shadow. Um, I think Shadow was making like 3 or 4 grand a month in Mexico, and uh, that's amazing, man. That's a lot amount of money to be making in Mexico. You live nice with $1,000. I was living in Mexico with $800 a month. So when I was on the run, the one who knows, yo, 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 what do I do? I'm still here writing. That's the one who knows. The one who knows. I love the one who knows. The one who knows. But, pura envidia. Yeah, yeah. Jealousy will get you fucked, man. Me personally, I've been through a roller coaster the last 3 years, man, with my health. Almost lost my leg this year. They wanted to cut my foot off because I got an infection in my left pinky toe. Um, was on a antibiotic, a PIC line for 5 months. Strong antibiotic. Um, I was really messed up, man. I was hurt, and I didn't think I was gonna make it. I spent 23 days in the hospital straight. I've been to the hospital 4 times. I've been operated on 4 times. Probably gonna be operated again this month. Gonna get another. What is it called? They're gonna do a rotor on my arteries. I have a clogged artery in my left leg, which is really bad. So I'm gonna have another operation. I go to the doctors twice a week. I see my vascular surgeon once a week. I see a optometrist once a month. Here, let's just knock down the doctors I have. I have a vascular surgeon. I have a podiatrist, which is a foot doctor. I have a normal, doctor that you just call your normal doctor, okay? Then I have a eye doctor, you know. I have 4 doctors, so, I've not been in greatest of health. Anthony Luna, what up, Big Luna? Just chilling. So I have a lot of doctors. Trying my hardest to, not be sick. I have a gallera. I have roosters I have to take care of. I have my own personal life. My girl, myself. And it's not as easy as people make it sound. I don't have an editor anymore. I kind of stepped back from the OG Black show, but I decided to make this show today because I get tons of questions about these YouTubers, especially Shadow, about JD from Prison Break Raw, about Renegade Media. I get questions about Flacco from stories from a prisoner, written from a prisoner. I've gotten questions about OG Dub. And so I thought that I'd make this, live just to clarify some things. What's up, Marcus? Clarify some things, let people know. Irish Andy, what's cracking on in the streets? Nothing, Irish Andy. Chilling, man. Irish Andy. There's a guy you don't want to mess with, guys. Irish Andy. I've been sick. I was sick, really sick, real bad. This whole week I had a cold really bad. I'm still sick right now. I had to go to the urgent care, which is like a mini doctor, emergency doctor. They gave me some promethazine. A lot of things been going on in Mexico. Don Mayo, the Chapitos, Ovidio, Tijuana, all that stuff. It's been cracking in Mexico, that's for sure. People, it says, how have you been? It's been a while. Just right here, Marcus. Do you watch Jay Williams. No, I don't know who Jay Williams is. Don't watch Jay Williams. Sorry. How have I been? I've been all right, man. I'm alive, thank God. That's one thing I can thank. I've been alive, man. I'm alive and I'm kicking, you know. That's for sure. I think I just decided to make this live to let people know what's been going on in my life. One question I've been getting drowned with is, do I think Don Mayo was kidnapped or he turned himself in? I mean, I made the video before about Don Mayo, and I told you what my family thought about. Um, and, my family always told me that Don Mayo worked for the government, you know? And I'm going to stick with that story. And that's why he wasn't caught. And he finally just said, you know what, I'm done. Make the U.S. government look good, like they did something, and make everyone, feel like they did a good job. And you know what I mean? And William Palmer, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. They finally caught us in Yoga, some girl. No, I didn't catch him. I think he's just sick and old and wanting to see his kids. They're in Witsec, so why not? He's filthy rich. U.S. government probably let him keep a little bit of his money. Not a little bit, probably a lot of it. Enough where he could live comfortably. He knows his family's all well off. His kids are well off, so he said, why not? Let's let the U.S. seem like they did something good. My audio's not working well. Oh, sorry. Well, I hope it works better, man. I'm sorry about that, William. Um, a lot of things. Um, I personally just think he did that. Turned himself in. Wanted to see his kids. His health isn't the best. And it's pretty simple. Sometimes people try to make it very difficult when it's just pretty simple. The old man turned himself in. You know, live out the rest of his life like a schmuck. I don't know if you guys ever saw Goodfellas when he said, I get to live the rest of my day out like a schmuck, and that's what he's probably going to be. At the end in Goodfellas, remember he said that he asked for some spaghetti and they gave him some noodles and ketchup. Good old noodles and ketchup, man. That's fucking insane. But yeah, I can attest to a lot of these YouTubers. Life is hard. I had my channel hacked, as his Shadow's probably got his hacked. Shadow had good information. I don't know anything about another guy I'll talk about, I guess, is Luis Chaparro. I don't know anything about Luis Chaparro. Anything. I never talked to the dude. I don't know anybody that knows him. I will tell you what I do know about him. He's a journalist. He's a journalist. How good is his information? Probably as good as any other journalist out there, or maybe even better. Do I watch his show? No. Um, what shows do I watch? I don't watch really any shows, as a matter of fact. I mean, once in a while, I'll take a peep to see how JD's doing. Take a peep at Dub's show. Take a peep at Renegade Media's show. Take a peep at trying to forget the other guy though. He's from up north, but he's pretty cool though. Yeah, I like him. He's a funny fool. I can't believe I fucking forgot his name. But he's like party, party. That was pretty cool though. Like his music ain't that bad. Fuck it. And he just he talks about a different stuff. Got a whole different vibe. What's up with your cousin Chito Ranas? Nothing. My fucking primo's doing all right. That's it, Chito Ranas. Do I know Okran Leaks? No, I don't know Okran Leaks. I don't. I don't think anybody knows Damaso Lopez anymore. Do I think it's Damaso? I think it's Damaso. Um, that's how I got footed out on this show. People are like, hey, you're so and so. Because you talk about stuff and you kind of fuck yourself because only you and so many other people know about that situation. So what happens is like this person will say, "Hey, it's not so and so. Hey, it's not so and so. Hey, it's not so and so. Hey, it's so and so." You know, and that's kind of what it is with Oakland Leaks. And his show is a little one-sided to the hating on the Chapitos. You know, and hey, but it gives good information. I'll tell you that much. It gives good information. You know, maybe whenever he talks about the Chapitos, you might want to block it out, but besides that, he gives some great information. You know what I mean? That's what I do know. But I'm not surprised he doesn't have more views. I think because he doesn't go to an American genre, and the Mexican public knows who he is. And to tell you guys the truth, if you know anything about Mexico or if you were in that life, nobody likes Damaso's family. You know, nobody likes the Lopez's. You know, and that's the truth. You know, when you snitch on people and cause people to go to prison away for a long time, and you tend not to know your role, people tend to get mad at you. You know, and that's a crazy thing. You know, telling on someone and getting them life in prison, getting them locked up, and you being the cause of it makes a lot of people mad. You know, especially if you're living that life. You're living that life. You got lots of. There's not lots of rules. You know, and one thing is don't try to fuck someone out of their freedom, and that's what the old Damaso Lopez and them did, Many Lake, you know. And so look at what they did to their family. They took out his grandpa, I think, and his uncle out of their grave, pulled them out of their grave, and fuck, I don't know what they did with the bodies, but can you imagine? Five motherfuckers have been in the dirt like a few years. They're probably all like disintegrated or fuck, I don't even know what to say, man. They probably look fucking like shit, but you know, they got their capilla, their church. If anybody knows what a capilla is, it's a church that a family makes where you can bury your family and all loved ones in one area. They destroyed that shit. They got bulldozers and guys with jackhammers and all sorts of shit. So it was crazy because when that happened, a buddy of mine sent me the video, like before it was even on the internet. I don't know how he got it, but it was crazy, and it doesn't look like it was a video that was done by that company who put out that video or that podcaster who did it. I don't know how my buddy got that video, but that video looks like it was sent from one phone to my buddy's phone to my phone, and I was like, "Hey, that's fucked up," because the video it doesn't show like the video that's on YouTube. It's like a whole lot of different angles and different views of what happened. Because my buddy was like, "Hey, look what these fuckers did. They're gonna get in trouble, right?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. Take some balls to desecrate a church, you know? Because that's the desecration of a church, whether you like it or not, you know. Did I think the Chapitos went too far? Fuck, who am I to say? You know, gloves are off now by that. By the way they fell was like, you know, you put my dad in, we ain't got no more gloves, you know. Yeah, and then Chael got smoked. I knew that was gonna. I knew that something was gonna happen when when they smoked Chael. You know. I should rap with Chino, bro. Fuck. I ain't got nothing to rap about, brother. You know, I ain't got nothing to rap about no more. You know, all my pimp player, part-time Dragon Slayer fucking days are over. So Andy. I'm just happy to be alive, man. I'm just happy to be alive and still kicking. You know, I don't want to make Jesus, God, more mad at me more than he already is or was. Just trying to like, I don't know if you ever seen those old cowboy movies where one cowboy tells the other cowboy, "We can make it to old Mexico. We made it." Yeah, that's me. If I can make it to old Mexico, I made it. You know, that's I don't want much anymore in life. It's sad to say I'm not. You know, I don't want a lot of things anymore, man. I just want to be with my family. Want to be healthy. Want to be in the good graces of the Lord. Um, want to live out to see my grandkids, if I ever have grandkids, and be with my roosters and just live my life, man. You know, I've done enough, I think, damage to the world. And I was a drug dealer since the age of like really pushing drugs from like the age of like 16, 15 to like the age of like 34, 30, you know, 34, 30, 33, 32, 31. I'm really bad with numbers, but it was a long, long run and tiresome, and it's taken its toll on me, you know. I've done my damage. Someone once time told me I was mad and I was in jail. He's like, hey man, you're in jail for the shit you didn't get caught. And I was like, damn. But, you know, I've been sick. I've been to the hospital this year more times than I, want to remember. People like the Damaso Lopez's and stuff, they've been through their share of things. The Chapo's been through their share of things. Mayos have been through some share of things. Felix Torres's have been through some share of things. So at the end, when you get to that point in life, you just want to it's like a wave, like an ocean wave. You get on top, and you're like, you're just riding that wave, going down. You just don't want to wipe out. You almost lose your footing, and you're like, oh shit. So you just want to chill down the wave, Just want to chillax ski. You don't want to fucking eat shit, And that's how I'm living my life, man. Being thankful, but I just decided you guys need to see this live and let you guys know, what I know and what I thought about some of these YouTubers, And once again, I'll go over it. I always get questions about Shadow. Do I think he's fake? Do I think he's that? I think I've gone over it already, what I think of him. JD, Prison Break Raw, I've already gone over what I think of him. Renegade Media, I've already gone over what I think of him. Dubs was another guy, I've already gone over what I think of him, And I wish all the YouTubers and all the people in this genre, or whatever you want to call it, the best of luck. Okram Leaks or whoever's behind that, hey, everybody does what they want to do. I'm no man or nobody to tell another man what to do. I'm not in that position anymore, or have that right. Only God does. You guys subscribe to my new channel. It's your boy OG Black, and I'm out.